What is up, guys? It is Lucid Jackal, and we are here for Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana Zero, the prequel. Secret of Mana begins, and also for Bojack Season 1, Episode 9. So, at least with Final Fantasy here, last time we... At least my thing saved this time. We're trying to find watts and silver is what we need. Oh yeah, this needs to be oiled. But I did get the oil. I remember. I did. Ooh, I can actually like throw shit away right there. Okay, that's dope. Oh jeez, this thing is fast as fuck. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Okay, alright. This is not working at all. So let's get our... And then also... Alright. Sweet. I haven't gone this way yet. Yo, no! Oh my god, yo! Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, are you okay? Ouch. Oh. Not exactly how that would sound, but you know. It's broken dialogue anyway. Thanks. Do you know this cave well? Looking for silver? Let's go together then. Alright, well that was not an answer. Can I mattock anything over here? Alright. Does not appear to be so. Is that a mimic? I don't like that. Oh. Well. That was not very impressive. Not gonna lie. I see mimics and I'm thinking like, alright, well, buckle up. This might be a bumpy ride here. Turns out, no, it was not. Did that use a key? Nope. Uh-oh. Bad touch, mouse. Go away. Alright, let's go down here first. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a healing fountain. Or like a healing spring. Dope. Oh, no, mousy. Don't do that. One, two. No. And I used it an extra time. Okay. No. Now I want a mattock. After I wasted one. That's rude. Oh. Bro, Watts just fucking chucks axes. I was gonna say hucks axes, but that did not sound like it made sense. What the fuck was that? Alright. In this cave now. Come with me, light bulb. Alright. Anything? Nope. Does not appear to be so. Alright. So, this week's episode of Bojack was, I mean, it was a good episode. But it definitely, I mean, not every episode I imagine is going to be like episode 8. But it definitely spends its time. Oh, hold on here. Let's do not disturb. There we go. But the show definitely it wasn't as brutal to watch as the last episode was, but it was still fun. And yeah, I don't expect every episode to be like of that quality, but I mean, this one was definitely not as interesting to watch. But you did get some. I was gonna say night. Oh Jesus. Oh God, bug. Ouch. Ooh, I got fucked right there. I just got trapped in a corner. Alright. Ooh, nice shot, Watts. Alright. Ouch. Oh my God. Come on, Wormy. Come on, Watts, do something. I should be a little bit better at dodging his patterns by now. But I'm being a bit more frivolous than I should be. Ridiculous and frivolous. Alright, go up here. This corner does seem to be like a non-danger corner. Except for when he goes this way. No, this is still a nice corner. How much health does this guy have? Oh boy. Got him. It looked like his head flew off. Defeated Megapede. By Megapede. What is in here? Is that the silver? Oh, we got silver. I'll take it back and forge armor and swords. Gaia will let you in if you wear silver stuff. Come see me at the dwarf cave. I have done it. I did it. Applause. 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 Alright, let's get the axe out so that way I can be ready to chop some trees down. But no, this episode did do a good job of highlighting just how really shitty of a friend Bojack is. I mean, first, you have the fact that he just, kissed his friend pretty unprompted, which, not always the best move. That's already a friend strike right there. Like, you're already starting off on the back foot. You have the fact that he wouldn't talk about it in the car, which, it's not like we needed another notch in the belt, really, for Bojack's coward counter, but, we have another entry nonetheless. And also another, I don't even know where this comes in on the shitty friend counter. That's up there somewhere already. And has been for a bit. But yeah, no, it's still, he goes through that. I mean, Diane gets so uncomfortable she has to leave. Especially because Bojack won't talk about it. And, I mean, at the end of the episode, they do kind of seem friendly, but the way this show is serialized, I have a feeling that even if they still, they're obviously going to be friends, at least, at least for now. I don't see them not being friends in the next couple episodes, but I could be wrong, But I think a lot of damage will have been done by the fact that he wouldn't talk about it with her. Not, any sort of talking about his feelings. Obviously, he's not asking her feelings, which, bummer move. Okay, wait. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to go into Dwarf Cave. Alright, let's stay at the inn. Might as well. I have nothing else to do. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. Oh, I guess we can see if Dalf was ever really... Nope, Dalf is not there. That means there was no Dalf and he was being impersonated. There was only the impersonator. How dare he betray my trust. Benedict Arnold. No, I guess he wouldn't be Benedict Arnold. More just an impersonator. More like a Judas. Yeah. Anyway. So... yeah, Bojack doing obvious harm to his friendship that way was nice. And I should have left my axe equipped. But as the episode goes, you get more bad counter moments. Right afterwards, the most obvious one, in the fact that it seems like Bojack thinks he's being a good friend. Because, I mean, he can clearly tell that Diane and Mr. Peanut Butter are not exactly the greatest match. But from Bojack, that's not really coming from a place of objectivity. That's coming from, I like Diane. Like, it's very, very small brain. I'm guessing... okay, no, I didn't want to do that again. Alright, never mind. I'm not going to try to maneuver around the table and them. Ooh, that's got to be Watts now. Because this was empty. I made some things out of that silver. Take these and you can pass through Gaia. Well, I mean, we're just going to get all of it. No, no. Oh, such a jackass. Put all silver on. If I have to unequip the iron, I'll figure it out. Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to hit you. Alright, just sell these couple things. And then continue along. But Bojack kind of tricks himself into thinking he's being a good friend by revealing this to Diane I mean, maybe it would be not so bad if he were to just do it like a regular human. Well, horse, whatever the fuck he is. But instead, he tries to roundabout manipulate Diane into... I mean, honestly, I kind of forget what, I don't know if they were, like, trying to look up specific dirt on Mr. Peanut Butter, but, like, Bojack brings along Todd to do a nice and casual B&E, and I don't even remember what they were doing there. But it's just these long list of pointless schemes that Bojack tries to go through to try and, you know, stop the wedding. And every attempt he makes brings the two of them either closer together or brings their wedding closer together. And it's just self-sabotage after self-sabotage. And it's I guess predictable is the best word for it. Because, I mean, anybody who's been out there in the real world, I mean, you know how... Ooh, gold. Okay, the gold doesn't do shit, I don't think. We all know how that feels. Where it feels like, you know... Because we've all done things, you know, we're not exactly proud of. We've all behaved... Okay, ooh... Was that it? Was I just supposed to, like, barely trigger it like that? I don't think I was. Was I? Wait, Jackal. Valk was taken by Glaive. Sibba told me about that. Julius is good at disguising. But don't worry, we can save her. Glaive's airship is refueling at a lake up north. What's refueling them? Do they just carry canisters of the fuel? That's a lot of weight to have to use on your own shit. I actually think this is supposed to be like a really good spot to grind, because these wolves actually give relatively good amounts of experience. And you can just exit the screen and just come back and they all pop back up. Except they're all usually not huddled within the trees like this, which is kind of annoying. Oh, no chance. No chance. But as Bojack continues his escapade of pushing Mr. Peanut Butter and Diane closer together, he gets another notch in his bad friend belt as Todd manages to uncover... He picks up the receipt that, of, what was it, like episode 4, when Bojack, he did that scheme to sabotage Todd's rock opera album. his hand like floats right over the receipt of it, and it's only fish people. Fish people. It's only like his hand floats on it, looks like grabs it, and then when he pulls it up, there's nothing there. And it just kind of becomes some convoluted, weird way that Todd strings events together, but it inevitably adds out to Todd figuring out that Bojack sabotaged him. And his reaction is just like, "Aw, dude." Like, he doesn't seem too upset by it, but like, it's gonna pop up again. I know it is. Because, I mean, Bojack doesn't even pay attention that he did that. He just kind of continues on. Oh, Jesus Christ. He just kind of continues on with the sabotage plans as if, you know, nothing goes on. And one of those plans was, or no, with the B&E, what ended up coming out of that was Todd becoming Mr. Peanut Butter's assistant. Mainly more so his driver. But he became his driver, and Todd and Mr. Peanut Butter become friends. And Diane has enough stuff to write to finish her book about Bojack. So Bojack ends up using Todd, another notch in the bad belt counter, uses him to kind of be like an informant and get dirt on Mr. Peanut Butter. Which all it really is like friendly conversations between the two of them. So it just ends up where Bojack is trying to now pit Todd against a new friend that he's making in also his boss, which real shitty, and Todd's clearly uncomfortable about it. And once Todd comes to the realization that Bojack sabotaged his rock opera album, that kind of wakes him up to standing up to Bojack is what it does. And he tells him flat out, like, because Bojack says, like, yeah, I need to tell Diane that I love her. And he tells her, like, or he tells Bojack, like, bro, she knows how you feel. She made her choice. You kissed her. She knows what's up. I'm hoping that didn't fuck up my audio. If that fucked up my audio, then I'm fucked. So I guess we'll find out when this is done. Because I'm probably just going to stay right here and cut the video right here. Well, in this spot. But I'm going to finish talking, obviously. But, let's save before I forget, though, because I will forget to save like a jackass. Sweet. But, that kind of wakes Todd up to, you know, standing up to him. And he does. He says that Diane knows how you feel. She made her choice. This day isn't about you. And Bojack goes in. And one of the interesting things that, you know, I don't know how much of this was on purpose. I don't know what is me grasping at straws here. But it really feels like they show how happy Diane is that Bojack actually is there and shows up. So even if his congratulatory, well, he's not really in a congratulatory mood. He's just there. But him just being there, even if he's like fake happy for her, him just being there and actually being a friend brings her a lot of happiness. And Bojack misses out on that because he's still too focused on how he is. And he doesn't realize that, but he gets into a talk with a character named Vincent Adultman that is 3 kids on top of each other doing the trench coat thing from Little Rascals. And PC is like dating him. And everybody seems to ignore the fact that he's like 3 children on top of one another other than Bojack. But all the characters seem to like him because he's a child and he just kind of sits and listens to people, which I guess that's the joke. I don't really know the joke with this character. I hope he kind of shows up in more episodes so I can kind of get more of a joke on him, but I don't really know the joke on him until then. But Bojack has a moment where he's with him in the bar at the wedding, and he mentions that sometimes he feels, I can't quote it exactly, but he basically says that he feels like a broken glass. He feels like all of the kindness, all of the goodness just dripped out of him, and there's nothing left. And that's a real heavy, depressive thought, because that's a thought that I had a lot growing up. Now, I don't know if it was necessarily my niceness that I was thinking was what was coming out, but that feeling of there's a hole in you, and whatever fell out isn't coming back, that is very dangerous, harmful, defeatist attitude, loser speak. You cannot let yourself fall into like little mental holes like that, because that shit just does not work well. That's a hole that you can fall in and you can just not come out ever. And, you know, especially if you're a character like Bojack, where you're actively and readily abusing drugs, that becomes an even worse area to be going down. So, there's nothing wrong with feeling like that, because people feel like that all the time. But you have to remember that, like, that's emotions or, like, character traits. There's not, like, a finite availability of them in your life. There's not, like, a limited supply of goodness within you and then it's gone. There may be, like, an amount of goodness you can show out in one given point, but you don't have, goodness can't leak out of you and never come back. If you ever find yourself thinking like that, you got to make sure that you're not thinking like that, because that's some fucking dangerous shit. That is some real, it's not a positive and good, but it's a positive feedback loop. It's just a loop that just feeds into itself, and you can't do it. And I mean, not the best Bojack episode, but you know, it does highlight how bad of a friend Bojack is, and that the moment where he is actually a good friend, he doesn't even realize he's being a good friend. And I mean, he's just kind of a shitty character. I mean, he's a very well written character, but he's kind of a shit heap. So I'm ready for the next episode already. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Take it easy. Next time we're going to take Old Man Bogart here, and we're going to go to the airship, and we're going to go beat some ass and see if we can find Valk again. You know, I rescue her from some monsters when, what was it? Hasim, was that his name, I think? When Hasim died, and then I had to rescue her out of Ket's tower. Now I got to rescue her out of the airship. I know she's like was a reoccurring character, whatever you name the girl, but I don't remember her being like this much just damseled the fuck up. But regardless, we'll save her. So take it easy, guys. Till next time, peace out.